Hello and welcome to A VO's Journey. My name is Anthony Pica. This show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business and sidestep all the crazy things that I seem to step on. I've got a really cool show for you today. Today we're going to be using a piece of equipment called the H5 Zoom, and this basically is a recorder. There's a microphone up here. You can also use XLR cords with a dynamic or condenser microphone, but you can use a condenser microphone too because it has the 48 volts you need for phantom power. But we're going to use this today. I'm going to record using this microphone, all right? And what I want to do is I want us to see, we're going to take it, we're going to quickly take it from here because this is all that you have. This is run by batteries, okay? And, it's saved onto an SD card. So every time you record onto the H5 Zoom, it actually goes into an SD card, and we're going to put it into the computer. We're going to bring it up on the on my DAW, and we're going to see how it sounds running it through a simple process. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to see if, this is about $200 and, or $300. I'm not sure what the older H5 Zoom, but they have some new ones out, and they're usually between $200 to $400. But anyways, the point is that the reason why I want to test this out too is because, we can travel on the road, right, with something like this. And what I love about this is it's battery powered, so it doesn't make noise. It's easy, it's compact, it's little, it comes in this little container right here, okay? And you also can, use a microphone to plug into this as well, but we're going to test it out just with the microphone it comes with, and we're going to use this space. All right, now you're hearing me right now through my RE20. That's going through my universal audio, okay, Apollo Twin. So, clearly this is a good setup, but we're going to use this, and I'm literally going to, right now, I'm going to press the record button, and basically there's an SD card in here, so we're going to literally do this live. I'm going to record this, I'm going to plug it in the back of my computer, switch over to the computer so you can see me work through it, okay, and we're going to test it out and see how it sounds. All right. Now, I do want to, for context, we're going to record something quickly using this setup, using a high-level setup, if you will, and then we're going to record using this, put it on there, and we're going to see how it works out. Okay. So let's go ahead and start by doing this. I'm going to hit the record button. Okay, now right up here, this is actually the volume on here, and whether you can see it or not, because you can see me talking on here, all right, I'm actually, it's picking me up. So when I record, you know what I mean, I'm going to record, and it works good when you face it to someone like this, all right, but I'm going to go ahead and record, and let's see, I'm going to turn this down because, like I always say, you want to record in between -12 and -6. So I'm going to go ahead and see, I'm going to turn that down a little bit, just like so. All right, here we go, and I'm going to hit record. This is a test. This is me testing for the video that we're doing today. This is just a test. All right, I'm going to hit stop. Okay, so now that you see that, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my DAW here. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and start a new file, all right, because we're going to record something here. Let's see, I'm going to go to this, switch this over really quick, all right, and then I'm going to say, this is a test. This is me just testing out the file. This is a test to see which one works better. Okay, so now you can see that this is the file I just recorded using this system. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, right, and I'm going to take out the SD card now from this, okay, because it automatically saves it, all right. I'm going to plug in the SD card into the back of my computer, okay, and it's going to pop up on my desktop. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. All right, it's come down here. It's going to be Zoom 48. It saves it as a WAV file. So I'm actually going to pull that in here. So now, all right, I've got this here. And this is the one we just did, okay, which is actually Untitled 2. And this is the one that I just recorded using the Zoom. All right, so now that we have these, we're going to go ahead and test these out. I'm going to go ahead and shift this really quickly to a mono file. Okay, so this is the file that I have. Now, on my recording I just did right here. I'm going to go ahead and run it through my chain. All right, so that's so I have an automatic chain that I run this through, and then I'm going to do the same for, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and not apply the rack and just listen to it raw first, and we'll listen to both of them. So let's listen. This is the RE20 with the Universal Apollo. This is a test. This is me just testing out the file. This is a test to see which one works better. Okay, so that's that one. Now let's do this one. This is a test. This is me testing for the video that we're doing today. This is just a test. Now, in all fairness, just so we know, because we're going to put this back through it, and I should have done it raw, but I'm new to this, so give me a break. Is that I literally actually forgot that I do have compression on and EQ for this. So of course the RE20 is going to have a lot fuller sound, as you can see. This is me. All right. But let's go ahead and do in here, and let's go back. Now this looks like it was a plosive, so I'm going to get rid of that plosive, and then I'm going to go into my parametric equalizer, use loudness maximizer for the EQ, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a single band compressor. All right, there we go. So I'm just going to raise the volume a little bit there. So now let's go ahead and compare the two. All right, whoops, what is it? No, we don't want that. All right, let's go back here. So here we go. This is a test. This is me just testing out the file. This is a test to see which one works better. Okay, and then we're going to listen to this one. This is a test. This is me testing for the video that we're doing today. This is just a test. Okay, cool. So this one definitely seems a little bit less full, but let's go ahead and I'm going to hit my cleanup on this one. Okay, and we'll clean that up, and then I'm going to go back and hit my cleanup on this one. All right, and let's see, using this one. This is a test. This is... Now, since I can hear that, we're just going to use an experiment, because I think that what you can do is, as a part of this, right, I can hear that it needs some low end. This is a test. This is me testing for the video that we're doing today. This is just a test. This is a test. This is me testing for the video that we're doing today. This is just a test. All right, so I'm going to apply that bass to it. This is a test. This is a test. This is me just... All right, so... This is a test. This is me testing. Now, of course, you heard there was just some extra little... Me testing for the video that we're doing today. And that was a plosive right here. Today, this is just a test. There's another plosive right here. This is just a... By the way, they do make something for the microphone here. But I think as I'm listening to this, we're going to go ahead and clean up that and go back. And honestly speaking, I'm pretty impressed. This is a test. This is me just testing out the file. This is a test to see which one works better. All right, so that's the RE20. All right, that you just heard with a $1,000 interface. So this is about $500 with that. So that's $1,500. Okay, and for $1,500 plus the chords or whatever. This is a test. This is me in this space. Out the file. This is a test to see which one works better. All right, you get that, and with about $200. $300. I it's about between $200 to $300. This is a test. This is me testing for the video that we're doing today. This is just a test. I don't know. It's pretty impressive to me. I mean, yeah, it's not perfect. And by the way, this space, all right, is not the best or the most completely put together space when it comes to acoustical treatment, because I actually record in my studio, right? But this is actually pretty good. I mean, I'm impressed with the sound of those, you know, and I thought that the Zoom H5 actually worked very good. And you saw, literally, it was me just recording on Zoom, taking out the SD card, putting it in my computer, taking it off of that, running it so it saves as a WAV file. And, you know, it did save, of course, as a stereo file, but I just switched it over to mono, and it was that simple. I mean, And honestly, this sounds, I think this system sounds a little better. Definitely. It's a lot more fuller and so forth. But the H5 did pretty darn good. And I tell you what, this sounded a heck of a lot better when I started, right? Now, of course, I started with a $40 Snowball microphone, which is USB. But the thing with this is that's really cool is that it is actually also, very, that was Fiverr who just this is me. If you're a Fiverr person, you know that ding anywhere, right? But I'm just saying that this is a really cool piece of equipment. And I love the fact, too, that it runs on batteries and it does XLR. So like I could take this, plug it into here, right? And do it from there. And I'll probably do a test about that later. The problem is I have to use this microphone to talk to you guys. So I can't unplug it and put it in, but I'm definitely going to be, I think I'm going to be getting some more microphones with coming up things because I'm putting together a course on how to build 5 different booths with different microphones and different setups using things like the H5 Zoom just because technology, and there's new ones out too, the technology keeps getting better and better with equipment being less expensive. So anyways, I thought this was just a really cool thing. And by the way, these do come, you can get a top for this to put over it so that you don't get the plosives, okay? And you could, I mean, in a pinch, you could use this for voiceover, especially if you're doing like audiobooks or something too, or things. I mean, I'm impressed. So anyways, by the way, H5 or Zoom is not promoting this. I'm just talking about it. But anyways, I hope you liked the video. And to me, though, that was super simple, and that's important too, right? It's got to be super easy. So yes, I had to take one more step, which was move the SD card over to the computer and move the file to my DAW, but it really took me no time at all. You saw me do it within a split second. This video hasn't been like, I've done all this live today. So I hope you like that, and I hope it was pretty cool. Again, if we switch back this around and we listen, this is the Zoom. This is a test. This is me testing for the video that we're doing today. This is just a test. And then here is the RE20. This is a test. This is me just testing out the file. This is a test to see which one works better. Again, I'm pretty impressed. And, listen, thank you guys for watching. As always, please like, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you've ever used the H5 Zoom or thought about it. And it's, very diverse and versatile, and I love it. Oh, my goodness. Almost like on cue. Captain, my cat, and I hope you guys, there he goes. He had to make an appearance. You guys have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.